So you say that, actually you had breast cancer.
This whole side was just lumps, basically made up of lumps. So, I mean, they took it all out.
Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. And welcome to the much anticipated start of Cycle 5 of America's Next Top Scandal Girls. Now, I have just, in fact, opened this file on my computer and I can see that it is 1 hour and a half long. So, I think that the next 2 videos here on the Chanel, my lovelies, will be an America's Next Top Model Cycle 5 extravaganza, girls. Because I'm not about to upload a 3-hour video in one sitting. So it is pretty obvious that this was a split premiere when it aired all the way back in 2005. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2005, my goodness, only last year. 20 years ago, my loves. 20 years ago. Old maidens. I simply struggle to believe that this is 20 years old, but there we go. Now, Cycle 5 is particularly exciting because I believe we get introduced to Jade.
No.
And I also think there's a shake-up in judging as well, if I remember rightly. I think it's this one. Is it this one? It might be this one. Guess we'll have to wait and see. I think this is the cycle that I actually watched all the way through, all the way back in 2005. I think this was the first one. I think. Might have been Cycle 6. I think it was this one. But I guess we'll find out today in case I'm like, oh my God, I remember that. Do you remember when she's blah, blah, blah. Interesting energy in the studio here today, my lovelies. So make sure you're sitting down comfortable. Grab yourself a beverage. Today, for me, it's the pink energy because I'm gonna need some energy. Pop your little hanger right into your scandal hole and let's watch America's Next Top Model, Cycle 5, Episode 1, Part 1, Van Michaels Dupree Balenciaga.
It's not very catchy.
My name is Sarah Marie, and I'm auditioning for America's Next
look
Top
at that.
Model.
I really
What
think
did they
I
even
could
film
be an
these
awesome
on?
model.
Hey, what's up? I'm Tyra Banks, and I'm gonna be America's Next Top Model. Welcome to Inglewood.
Make me America's Next Top Model.
Competing on her own show, is she? Tasting her own pastry? You know the sort. What even does that mean? Right, so is she trying to be like relatable, down to earth, funny to the people at home, yeah?
Please. I hope you like me, because I know I'd be good for you.
No.
Miss J, I can walk, and I know I ain't perfect. I know you can teach me a little something. Maybe I can teach you. Holla.
Hey guys, it's Nicole.
It would make a really great American.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The way she said that instantly all the way back to, does anybody remember Nicole 337?
Hey guys, it's Nicole.
Hey guys, it's Nicole. Do you remember her? Do you remember her? Instantly transported back 20 years ago. She was a YouTube influencer before there was even a thing. But I also don't believe that her audience had her best interests at heart, shall we say. But still, she made bank on YouTube.
America's Next Top Model. I am the next cover girl. Easy breezy, Banks easy.
Why should be the America's Next
Well,
Top
don't
Model?
quit your day job, girl.
Dance. I can do that. I'm 22 years
an
old.
appointment?
Means my birth date is 1983.
83? Well, she's practically dead.
81. 84. Oh, I can box. Oh, no, you didn't, bitch.
But I bet we're going to get later on in the show. Oh, I don't want to cast the angry black girl again. And then heavily leans into painting people as the angry black girl, who don't really fit that mold, so... Here we go. Laxative. Yes, a very famous airport, Laxative Airport. 36 arrive in Louisage. Oh, they've got budget for some fun SFX.
My communications expert always tells me, don't worry about the competition, you're here for you.
My Oh,
This is my first time leaving.
look at those
the
socks.
States. I was all crying and my face was ashy
Breathe
from
on
tears.
I am not here to win this competition. I am this competition. Top model, here I am, number 1.
Okay.
It's all about me, baby.
Well, she does reek. Nope, that's not the word. Ooze confidence, shall we say? I do want to say that by the time Cycle 5 has come around, like, this show has solidified itself as, like, the ultimate fashion reality TV show of the time. People have started to learn what they're getting into and also learn how to present themselves on camera in a way that keeps them the longest. I feel like Cycle 5, Cycle 6, Cycle 7 is where we really start to see people go into this show where they have a little bit of understanding of a reality TV game. It can't be, you know, the most of what we have now because we have, like, an additional 20 years of experience. And with the spread of the internet, it's very easy and quickly understandable to kind of see patterns in how people behave to stay longer in a competition. Back then, I feel like we're just seeing the tides turn where people are going to be extra sassy or extra attitude-y, if you like, on camera in order to progress further in the competition. I feel like this is where we see the turning point. Am I psychic?
That's so stupid. She time travels and she's a medium.
I need help with my bags.
I have a lot of acquaintances, but I have no
She
friends.
asking the other girls for
and I
help.
don't really
Oh,
care,
no,
actually. Well,
Susanna, Trini's not here yet. The Beverly Hilton. The Beverly Hills.
All right, ready? 1, 2.
The idea of just being picked up in a white van is so like, I don't know, in my mind, I'm like, jump in a white van of a stranger that I've just arrived at an airport? Unsure about that.
You guys need to work
That is, in fact, how I met my boyfriend also. Sometimes good things are in the back of white vans. I realise without context that sounds insane. And it is. Right. Hello, everyone, around this comically tiny table.
I'm sizing up my competition. I'm looking around, scoping each girl, trying to see. And these girls are just I'm intimidated.
young.
Don't get me twisted.
Hey, everybody!
Oh, hello, fancy seeing you here. What are you doing? Just walking in from stage left. Right. Immediate cuddling, screaming.
Thanks for coming to LA. You guys are in Beverly Hills, California.
Are we?
At the famous Beverly Hilton Hotel. This is where
So
all
famous.
the stars come.
I've not heard of it.
So, you guys all probably know who I am, but
If you
I'm
have to say this is where all the stars come, it's probably not where all the stars come.
Emmanuel, and I'm the creative
Oh!
director of all the photo
Hold on.
shoots here on Top Model. Are you guys ready to work
She looks a bit like
hard?
Avril Lavigne.
We got a lot of work to do. If you want to be at the top of your game, you need to live, breathe, eat, sleep this business. That's how Tyra did it, and that's how one of you are going to do it. Do you know what? We
But also, you could ask the previous winners and see if they've done it.
combed this entire country. Thousands and thousands and thousands of girls showed up. But you 36 are still in the running to be what?
Oh, a synchronized
amazing.
scream.
I almost beat myself.
Kylie, Oh, time for an outfit change by the pool.
So what we're going to do is a little challenge this morning.
Oh, look at that. It's like Nickelodeon was sick in a McDonald's in 1992.
Excuse me, bitch.
Ronald McWho.
It's going to be about posing. Now, it's really important to understand posing because the client, a photographer, an art director might give you a specific reference, and if you don't understand what it is, then that's not going to help you or help the job. So
Oh, yes! Lesbian drama. I remember this.
Love it. I love everything about it. Lesing off.
So, I also want to say that 2005, when this came out, was around the invention, well, not the invention, but like the worldwide adoption, should I say, of like small digicams. Do I have one available to show you? No? No, I don't know where it is. I haven't unpacked it yet. But digicams. And that meant that we had, for the first time, the selfie. And you could practice your poses to see how you would look in photo without having to take it down to somewhere and get it developed and blah, 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 and then make adjustments. This is around that time that you could, theoretically, start practicing posing at home to try and emulate what you see in the magazines, what you see in the TV shows. Because before then, there wasn't really a lot of ways that a person from like a non-photography background would really be able to see what they looked like on camera or on film. Isn't that wild? Oh, girly wigs.
I decided I had to go get somebody to help me judge this little competition here this morning. Miss Thing, come on out here.
Who is it? Is it Tyra? Oh no, there she is with her sensible tote. Hello, Miss J.
Obviously, we have Miss J. Alexander, runway diva extraordinaire. So let's bring you up 2 by 2.
2 by 2, the ladies went up the block.
Supermodel sexy.
Oh, I don't
So
know.
we have supermodel, very masculine, sexy on the right, and very sexy, sultry on the left. So give us supermodel edgy.
Okay, now I'm gonna actually give you a model reference. Give us Linda Evangelista.
Okay, right. Oh, look at it, Linda Evangelista, girly wig. God, she had such a face, didn't she? The 90s. iconic. It is so strange to just be like, come forward, do a pose, critique, to people who have no experience whatsoever. I would have thought they would have been like, here's a booklet, pick your favourite and see if we recognise it. I don't know, you know, a little something. I guess they just want to see people already be able to do it though, don't they? Lundi Evunjululi.
Adriana Lima.
Uji Uliluli.
If anyone can give you Miss Giselle Bundchen.
Giselle.
It's hard
Oh,
to
Giselle.
get a good pose because when I relax my face, everyone thinks I'm pissed or sad.
We want you to give us the fiercest pose.
Okay, this lady here
Thinks I'm pissed or sad.
We want
is
you to
so
give us...
recognizable. So recognizable. Like, her expression is burned into my mental capacity for the rest of my life. Just, isn't there an episode later on in the season, sorry for spoilers, where it's about, like, secrets? And she's like, I eat ice cream in bed. And it's in my head. And I cannot wait to mention that when we happen upon it. Probably in a year's time on my channel. What have we got? Lots of time.
That was a lie.
The fiercest pose on the planet.
Fierce.
That's a Tyra Banks pose.
I recently learned that the ballroom origins of the word fierce is not positive. It's not like calling someone fierce is not like a positive thing. It means like rough around the edges, a little bit wild, shall we say. But my only exposure to the word fierce when I was growing up was this show in which it's like a ferocity, like, oh, she's fierce because she's a lioness and she's protecting her womb. Well, not, but you know what I mean?
No.
So interesting fact about fashion history and language there.
Tyra Banks pose.
Do a Tyra Banks.
Real Tyra Banks.
I'm sorry.
Tyra Banks pose.
What's that tattoo? What's that? Oh God, I'm so used to seeing world leaders throw their heart out into the audience that I thought that tattoo was something quite different.
The real Tyra Banks pose.
Oh, immediate screaming. Here she is. Oh, she gets some music. This is what it is. This also solidifies her. Having this level of reaction solidifies Tyra as like the ultimate authority in the fashion industry. Editing uses these shocking, like revealing moments and show people go like crazy. Oh my God, you say Tyra. In order to almost impose a self-importance in the show. Have to remember that as well, because she's not these girls' friends. She's not, even though she's gonna try and be like, I am your mother now. And we know that that's not true.
Never been around a celebrity in my life or anyone like that. And it's like, not just a little celebrity, it's Tyra Banks.
I'm embracing Tyra and she's embracing me and I'm going absolutely crazy.
Isn't she gorgeous? She's fierce.
Oh, you guys know this is gonna be a crazy week,
She
right?
does have incredible
Look to
eyeshadow.
your left and look to your right and look at your competition.
Well, like,
now, you
so
may see
low.
girls that are more beautiful than you. The prettiest girl doesn't necessarily always make it, or the edgiest girl doesn't necessarily always make it, but the winner always has something that's extra special. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm
So
looking
you
for
have to
girls
believe
that
that you are extra special so that I can tear it away from you and tell you aren't actually girls.
just like, Tyra, here I am. I'm better than this bitch right next to me. Are you guys
Healthy
ready for it? It's
competition,
amazing
healthy.
week. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Evidently not. Has she got skulls on that dress? Is it
You know,
skulls?
this can't be real. I'm screaming in my head. I'm like, are you serious?
Butterfly.
Oh my God.
Budget. B-roll budget. Right, hello. A sensible red pump and a denim pencil skirt.
And I'm from Harlem, New York.
We're about in Harlem.
You know Harlem?
Yes, of course. I'm from the Bronx.
Oh, well, sorry to hear that.
Why do you say the mentality of Harlem sucks?
Well, some people feel as though...
I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, God. Clogged.
Well, some people feel as though if you're around people who are poor and everybody around you is poor, then it's okay. Nobody wants to go and venture out. Nobody wants to go around and explore anything else. Like, Harlem is it.
You say that you're messy and you don't take baths sometimes because you're lazy?
Okay.
Don't let me smell that. Wait a minute.
Oh, no, he's serious. You don't know.
Oh,
Hold on, wait. Okay, I'm good.
Powder fresh mixed with
Musk.
Imagine that. Embarrassing.
I stand up for myself. and I
Oh,
don't have a problem
bikini time,
speaking
girl.
up.
This top is actually surprisingly uncomfortable. I can't move too far because there'll be suddenly limited adverts on YouTube, even though educational content, yeah.
Well, she is funky.
Funky.
How are you?
Spunk the
I'm
plot
Kyle.
does.
I'm 19 years old, and I'm from Dexter, Michigan.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Omelette.
fromage. The whole 2 blocks of Dexter, Michigan. No, it's nice to know a lot of people.
Is
Everyone
Michigan
I walk by in
nice?
the
I don't know anything about Michigan. Is it nice? Is Michigan nice? Is anywhere nice anymore? I feel like it's just not happening.
No, it's nice to know a lot of people. Everyone I walk by in the street, I know them.
You work at a Dairy
Awful
Queen?
idea.
I
Hate
work at
that.
Dairy Queen. I love it.
Hi, and welcome to the Dexter Dairy Queen. Can I take your order?
No.
Live a very normal life. You know, I can say that I have a great family. And I think that's one thing that sets me apart from other girls because they've been abused, they have kids. I met a girl, Kim. She's a lesbian. I've just never met a lesbian before.
You just don't know that they were.
Okay, that's actually quite a really important part to put there, is that you have met a lesbian you just might not know. Very true, very true. She seems to be quite friendly and approachable. That might change, but she seems to be. I must admit, the idea of knowing everyone in your street, though, vile, but also strange to be like, I'm not like other girls because I have a family. I don't know about that either, but there we go. It's 2005 and she's 18, so let's cut her some slack.
Very open-minded. I've never been a person to not be nice to anyone. You know, I'm always the nice girl.
No.
That's, you know, pleasant.
I go to school at Wesleyan
Kim the
University,
lesbian.
which is in Connecticut. To be honest with you, like, I think I can bring something different to modeling, and I've got a little bit more of a, I don't want to say masculine, but I might as well, masculine look.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just say
Go for it.
I want to be out, like, I'm gay, and I'm really proud of it.
I think there's a certain thing of
So brave, so brave. 2005, remember, this is where it was still, like, taboo. Being gay is taboo. I mean, it's still taboo now. We seem to be taking leaps backwards. Very brave thing to come immediately, first thing you say on TV, I'm gay, without even, like, letting the audience get to know you first. Because it used to be you had to earn people's respect in order to be respected as a human, whereas actually respect should be the default until you do something that gets snatched away. But there we go.
I'm really proud of it.
I think there's a certain thing of being proud. Like, I'm black and proud, you know what I mean? But I'm not, like, walking down the red carpet, I'm black. Yeah, I'm proud. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm certainly not gonna, like, you know, walk down the red carpet and, like, try to kiss girls on the way. You know, that's, like, not what I'm gonna do. I know that, like,
I don't know if I like that. That's very like, stop shoving it down our throat. You can be it, just don't do it. Like, don't agree with that at all. I don't know, the conversation of race and orientation is fraught with a lot of discourse because there are questions about certain privileges that other people have that other people don't. Like, you can't take off your skin colour. But for also very visible queer people that don't fit the mould of traditional masculinity or traditional femininity, they also can't take off their body. Oh, girly wigs, are we going to get into it this season? I think we might. Share your thoughts in the comments below because I'm fascinated to learn about other people's experiences because a mosaic would be very boring if all the colours were white.
I've offended people in the past. I need to learn that not everything needs to be expressed.
Strike a
Well,
pose,
no,
like
you can
whatever pose you want in that
no.
swimsuit.
Oh, goodness. They wouldn't be saying that to a straight person, though. They wouldn't be like, don't express your heterosexuality.
1, 2, 3, and you know that's about as much football I played.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Ooh.
I was raised a Jehovah's Witness, and I have strayed
she's
from,
witnessed the
you know,
Jehovah.
a lot of the things that I should and shouldn't be doing. I'm a horrible example of what a Jehovah's Witness is supposed to be like.
What have you been doing that's bad?
I'm a fornicator, I'm a smoker, I curse like a sailor, and I don't go to church.
Oh,
I
God, you know, the worst things possible.
definitely still believe in the religion that I was brought up in. I'm just trying to get everything out of my system right now.
Okay, see you on the Jehovah's Layaway plan.
Yes, that's it.
Buy now and pray later.
Interesting.
Oh my God. Hello.
Hey.
Tyra, you look beautiful. Hi, guys. Me and my mom don't get along that well. We kind of have like the mother-daughter feud going on.
Nicole, why are you such a
Right,
jealous
where
person?
did that come from? Who asked that? What's that got to do with anything at all? Where did that come from?
Nicole, why are you such a jealous person?
Well, I'm a little bit jealous of my sister. By my mom's standards, she's a perfect child.
You think if your sister tried out for America's Next Top Model, she would have made it?
First of all, she's not as cute as me, not to be rude or anything, but she's not. And she doesn't have a personality like mine.
I don't know.
See?
I just wish my mom could see that. I do.
She's saying how far you got. There are tens of thousands of girls that tried out for this, and I personally chose you.
I
But
hate
also,
being...
if your mother doesn't care about TV or fashion, why would she care that you've made it this far? I don't know. You can't make people care about things they don't want to care about. They have to come to that conclusion themselves. You can't change other people. You can only set an example of the behavior you'd like to see from them. Oh, God, girl.
I hate being the oldest. I've had to break my parents in for everything. It's been hell.
Stomp on all the people that don't think that you're good enough.
Okay.
All
I
right.
really want this. I'll do anything. I'll get on my
God.
knees and beg. I'm serious. I want this more than I've ever wanted anything in my entire life.
Don't ever, ever say you'll do anything.
Say you'll do everything, and then they say, lay on this couch. Oh, no, honey, no, I ain't doing that.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate this. I'm just so excited
Yeah, I
to be
don't
here.
know
I won't
about
complain
that.
about anything.
I swear, with her ears and the shape of her head, I thought she was one of the 7 dwarfs. I swear to God.
She came close. I said, model.
You could have asked me, what's Jay gonna say next? And not in 100,000 years would I have said what he said. To the meat
We need to
market.
go to the chapstick aisle. We need to all go to the chapstick aisle together because I need to get someone some chapstick.
Well, you can get that right at checkout.
No, we can't. It's in
Yeah,
aisle 7.
because that's where it is.
No. I needed to get some chapstick. Everyone else like kind of freaked out when I said I needed the chapstick and got all mad about it.
Is there chapstick
Do you
here?
have any
Okay.
do you guys have any chapstick here?
Why are we here? Nicole had been complaining and complaining. She complains about everything. It's just her nature. It's nothing wrong with it. Like, yes, it is. Excuse me. Why are we here?
We need chapstick. Chapstick, and we need it.
Let's do that last, though. Let's just make sure everything is on our list
We
first.
don't have there's no.
Well, no, listen, what I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with getting chapstick. Let's make sure everything is on our list and then do
Ooh, I'm
that
sorry,
last.
sweetie.
If Nicole
Why
keeps up her...
hang on, I fully don't understand the drama happening here. Why can't she just go off and get chapstick and put it in the basket?
Budget cuts.
Why is that not allowed? Why is that not an option? Why is everyone trying to control everything immediately without any aspect of like, well, I can go off and get some chapstick. It's a tiny item. You can just go, bloop, pop it in the bag.
Ironing and mix it in the house.
Is this
Seriously,
building
I'm
up
gonna
to
stuff her in
hate
the closet
Nicole's
and leave her
storyline?
there.
That might be true. Did they even get the chapstick in the end? No, because we're square dancing. Line dancing? Line dancing?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Veronica Mars!
Why do you want to be America's Next
Why
Top
do you want
Model?
to be here?
And not because you want to be like Tyra Banks.
the
We
hair.
hear that all
Who
the time.
doesn't want to be like Tyra Banks? It's just something I just know that I'm here to do.
The only person to me who I need is me because that's who I've had. And you know, my mom for a shoulder to cry on, but still at the end of the day, the only person I have is myself.
Is that a mohawk or are you slicked back on the sides?
I'm slicked back on the sides.
Okay. Can you take it off? Because right now I'm getting a Naima kind of thing.
Maybe when she comes back with her bathing suit.
I can
Can you have your hair all out with your bathing
Yeah, I can
suit?
do that.
Sorry, I just love mohawks.
So why don't you go give us some hair and give us some body?
Right.
I had like the
Ooh,
cheapest swimsuit
I like
on.
that
It doesn't
swimsuit.
stay on your butt. So then when I had to do like the catwalk out the room,
They got the Murphy in the booty.
just in my butt, like all the way in the crack. But I mean, it wasn't too bad.
I like the fact that she's not typically beautiful. Like her nose is kind of touching her top lip.
How are y'all today?
I love the glasses reveal. What was that?
That's to show y'all that I could do it both ways.
I like your accent.
Do it
Thank
both
you.
ways.
What's your
Wearing
nationality?
glasses and
Puerto
not wearing
Rican.
glasses.
Okay.
Puerto Rican. I'm currently a criminal defense investigator.
Oh,
I work for the
wow.
Public Defender's Office.
A
I've worked as
lawyer.
an investigator
Well,
for
an investigator.
approximately 2 years. This is my office.
She's got an office at 23. Wow.
And that department is gathering all types of investigations that attorneys may need. And let's say, go get Boo Boo, and across this corner on 36th Street, he is tall with a big gold chain. So here go D, me. Yo, do you know where I can find Boo Boo? I mean, they send me to the hood. I have curves, I have
That sounds like a
hips.
dangerous
You know, I
job.
know being a plus-size model is not gonna be easy.
I like
but
that.
there's no competition. In my eyes, it's me, and I'm focused. And when I'm focused, any obstacle that gets in my way, you're about to be run over by Big D.
Give me some
Big D, my goodness. Okay, so she's a strong lady who knows what she wants and how to get it, girls.
I mean, her body proportions seem great for a plus-size model.
Okay, good. That seems positive.
Yeah. How are you? You look so perky and happy and like tennis and. So you say that actually you had breast cancer.
This whole side was just lumps, basically made up of lumps. So I mean, they took it all out.
I'm sorry, we didn't even get to learn her name, and they immediately have gone in with probably the biggest trauma she's ever experienced in her young life.
Basically made up of lumps. So I mean, they took it all out. I have a history of cancer in my family. I was all freaking out thinking I had it, and I just got the results back, and it was benign. So
That's great.
I'm missing half a breast, but it's okay. It's all worth it. It doesn't make me feel too bad. In the beginning, I was like, oh my God, you're taking my last, like, what I have, my nub.
Okay, now I want you to work it like, yeah, baby, I'm fine. Okay. Work it, work it, work it. Work it. I'm not feeling it.
Music. yodeling. This is the welcome to the ridicule section.
Yeah.
Half of these girls aren't
Well,
sad.
you got work to do.
The idea that
Oh,
you're
you
going to
said-
judge people for Walking Bad when they literally have no experience in doing anything like this before, which is the whole point of finding the next person, right? They want to take someone who's unknown to the known. I don't know, I just find that a little bit distasteful. Maybe the act itself isn't distasteful, but definitely playing that yodely yodel over the music, over the top is what I find distasteful.
Hi. So you said you describe yourself as a Texas beauty queen.
I sure am.
And we don't like them, do we?
Texas my whole life. Everywhere I go, I'm like, I'm from Texas, and I am a beauty queen too, and Texas is by far the most competitive state. Being in pageant,
Yes,
I have
look.
worked with hair and makeup artists, and I'm really easy to work with, and I think that the photographers and makeup artists would love me because I will do what you tell me.
Who's Miss USA right now?
She was North Carolina.
And what country is Miss Universe?
Australia.
Australia. Name 3 cover girls right now.
Okay.
Gagged.
Their names just...
Why did I ask you that?
To see whether I'm more dedicated to pageants or modeling.
And what do you think your answers show?
It sounded like I was more dedicated to pageants than modeling. It sure
Oh, she's
did.
giving a pageant answer,
Beautiful
isn't she? Oh, pageant girl. Are you going to make it to the pageant?
Why aren't you making it to the pageant?
God, pageantry is plaguing my life. Oh, she's got a boho skirt.
I'm like running.
In a hammock.
I really have a
On
possibility to be a model versus behind the scenes fashion,
Ashley
and, the
Fort
hair and the makeup. I'm a buyer for a boutique. I love to look at fashion. I love to travel. And I love to be in front of the camera. I'm such a ham, you know?
Well, you say you're a buyer for a boutique and you love looking at fashion magazines. Can you just rattle off a few designers that you just love?
Michael Kors is absolutely my favorite. I think he does some of the greatest whites I've ever seen. Christian Dior, I think absolutely amazing. Chanel, the newest artist I like the best is Sarah Passini.
I see Charlize Theron beat Sharon Stone. Have people told you that?
My mom, we have what we call a pretty gene in my family.
We all have that too.
I have milky skin that allows for me to wear lots of different colors hair. You know, it's a very pinky olive undertone. I just have a lot of things working
Pinky
for me
and olive.
that make this the right thing for me to do.
Well, confidence versus conceitedness. I actually feel like she probably came across very confident there, but I feel like production wants her to come across as quite arrogant, because she actually, although she named like big designer brands, she did also know a little bit about like the industry, which is cute. And if someone did ask what makes you really good for this industry, and she responded with, well, I've got a very milky skin tone that can work with lots of different colors and tones and hair. I mean, they wanted that as an answer, didn't they? But because the question was never presented, it almost makes us go, oh, well, she thinks she knows everything, doesn't she? A horrible little girl.
No, okay, you're in a pageant, and I'm gonna question you, okay? How do you feel about President Bush being dumb and from Texas?
I don't think he's dumb.
Okay, since you are symbolizing Texas, why do you think that you should win this pageant?
I think I represent a lot of things that Texas has to offer.
At first, I was like, oh, God, Cassandra's so annoying. But you know what? It's funny at this point. She totally embraces it. She's like, yeah, I am annoying.
I don't think
So
she
what's
is
up
she
with this personal
annoying?
style?
Annoying. Annoying's a bit of a strong word. I don't know. I do get the feeling that she's quite probably someone who might not necessarily like who I am and what I stand for, but that hasn't been shown yet. So I'm not going to say anything further on that. If she knows she's a pageant girl and she's happy knowing that she's a pageant girl, you can't really blame her, can you?
Yours I like. It's
People like what they like.
I like makeup. I like dark eyes. I
Oh.
love my eyes. It's the only makeup I wear. And I used to
Me.
be total punk rock in high school.
I can't see your eyes with all that makeup on your eyes. That's the problem.
Can you peel them off? Just come on, rip them off.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Bold.
You're so long.
These are huge.
They're too long.
What do you want me to take off?
Go wash that face.
Everything?
Yes. No eyeliner.
No eyeliner,
nothing.
just
No
mascara.
eyeshadow.
Oh, God, here we go. What are they going to be like?
Who's this?
Naked.
The natural beauty. Look at you. Now you look like a model in the making, possibly.
I know that I'm a pretty girl without makeup, but
Oh,
makeup
I
is
love
impossible.
that,
I'm
girl.
not as confident
Oh,
as I was
absolutely not.
before.
Too close.
Hi. My name is Lisa. I am 24 years old.
And I'm going to sell you some Tupperware today at the Tupperware party.
That happens to me, I appreciate it. Even if it's like the smallest little thing. I get excited over like the stupidest good things that happen to me.
Good. So, you know, that's a good thing. You should be excited for nice things to happen. Like, why is that a bad thing? When did... No, silly. I am going to say, which I do find interesting. Sometimes people in these cycles just have a really memorable face. Lisa is a really memorable face. Nicole is a really memorable face. Why is this?
What's about your relationship with your mom?
Oh, God,
My
Ryan,
mom,
go.
she never had any like maternal instincts, and she didn't like buying us stuff. She just like, she was, I'm sorry, but she was really selfish. I think she has so much frustration inside of her. When I did something like small or wrong, it was like huge. Like she just like took it out on me hardcore. I remember I would always just be like, why is this happening to me? And I would
The first
cry.
sentence.
I knew at that moment that I wasn't a bad person, and I knew that I didn't deserve that.
Tyra's little brain is like, oh, great
A
TV.
lot of you're not good enough. You're gonna be in front of judges every week telling
I
you
know.
things very similar to that. You're not good enough. You need to do better. This is bad.
Let me just tell you one thing. I've got it from the worst. I got it from my mother. I have
Yeah, I think it's a bit different when an employer is being like, you're not doing very well, are you? Rather than like a family member that you need to survive. A little bit different.
learned to have the strength within inside myself. I am the strongest person in this whole thing. I have dealt with everything that could be thrown my way all at once. So no one's gonna stop me.
I admire you right now because you are giving your all. You're giving everything inside of yourself and really showing us exactly who you are, and I think that's really beautiful.
I think that my heart is too big for me sometimes.
Oh.
But at the same
Ooh,
time,
LSD.
that makes me who I am.
She's 24 though, and they're gonna go, she's old, she's so old, she's near retirement.
You cheeky, mouthy, brutal old witch.
Which, when you put it into context, that back in this day and age, there were runway models who started working at 14. By the time they were 24, they'd had 10 years in the industry.
I'm in love with this girl.
Cork
I
wedge.
think she's the sweetest thing in the world.
Aspire to me. Oh, ham sandwiches! Ham sandwiches, everybody!
I don't think that this works. This is like the best part of the day. This ramen tastes like hay. It tastes like hay. Like straw hay. It's really bad. No, it's bad. That's why I'm complaining. I made it wrong.
One's wrong.
She made this cup of noodles wrong.
How is that complaining? If I'm telling you about...
No, Nicole.
Just put the top back on.
You have been complaining the whole time.
God, here we
Just
go.
give me 5 minutes without it. Just 5. Please.
I'm sorry, I'm ghetto. I could cook my cup of noodles real good. Like, you can't get mad at me for that, for not knowing how to make ramen noodles. Seriously. You've been complaining about...
Ooh, we're definitely getting Nicole needs to stop, aren't we? Yes, that's good. She already, what are we, 12 minutes in, and she is painted as the annoying one this season. Granted, back at, if I was like 19 again, I might be like, can you stop telling me you've made these noodles wrong? I simply do not care. But like as an adult now, looking back, I'm a little bit like, she clearly just wants people to be involved in the conversation or involve herself in other people's conversations to not feel quite so left out. So she's like, silly me, I made the noodles wrong. And everyone's like, can you stop complaining? But you never know, do you? Because we weren't there. We can only make judgment on what production is telling us and showing us.
Coffee, you've been complaining about... Yeah, I
I'm so thirsty. I think I'm gonna die.
And you haven't complained...
The beauty business can be quite ugly because of how catty people get.
No, it was you who was complaining about chips, and you were complaining...
Girls are starting to get bitchy and like competitive and like
God,
dramatic.
Here we go, girly wig.
Because I did not open it. I didn't give a damn about them chips.
Right, here
We're
we go.
constantly hearing Nicole complain.
You don't even know me. How could you say that I'm spoiled?
That's true.
Apparently some of the girls think I was complaining. I guess I didn't see that. I'm not really worried about them. They can do what they want to do, and I'm going to play my strategy. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anybody on their period right
difficult.
now? Yes.
Uncomfortable.
Looks like some people are about to get it.
Kim is on the bow. Right, quickly, our time lapse.
Hi.
Hello.
Miss Sparkly shirt. Come on
Carrie
up here
D?
with those pretty broad shoulders.
Carrie D?
Thanks. Right here.
No.
I'm nervous about meeting the judges. I think I'll fall flat on my
No, it's not Carrie D.
Angelina Jolie.
I know. Everyone in my town calls me that.
I think they're real.
Yeah, I was made fun of all through high school.
I just want you to explain a little bit about your background with modeling.
Got my first job and I saved up money until I could afford to go to a convention.
How much was that?
near $1,000 or $1,500.
$1,500 for a modeling convention?
A lot.
Oh, scammed.
So you should never have to pay someone to tell you whether or not you have what it takes to be a model. Most of these things are scams, and that's why you're standing in front of us today and still trying to be a model because it didn't work.
I think what
This
will
is
make
also
me
a bit of a
shine
scam, to be
over
fair.
other girls is when I'm honest and I'm real, and I also have big ass lips.
She
And
does
that
have
helps.
very big lips. Are they? And
I did the Future
what's
Farmers
this
of
music?
America, and when you go there, you show livestock like sheep.
Oh, because
pigs.
she's
How do you
has an
sell them? You go to a
agricultural
fair
background.
and...
You go to a fair and it's an auction.
Okay, let's be animals.
Jay is gonna be a New Hampshire pig. Pretend like
A New Hampshire piggle. Go on, you little pig.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
And you're a
welcome to the
dirty
county
pig boy.
fair. Here we have our wonderful little show pig here. Come on, baby, show us this pig's gonna do his thing.
Oh, it's this. Oh, well, maybe
What
not
is
that.
this pig
There's
doing?
definitely there's that woman we see recently, the one that's you're not allowed to smile at the judges, but you have to like stare at them, and she does the little pig thing. That's what this is, isn't it? I have no idea what I'm even talking about right now. So it's a frisky
What is this
pig,
pig doing?
a naughty pig. Naughty mama!
Hi, Tyra. My name is Latricia, but my friends call me Baby.
Call you
I don't know why
baby?
I'm so loud. It's just me.
Oh, baby, why you want to be a model?
I want to be like you, Tyra, okay? I want to get my hair done, my nails done.
I want to take money that
Oh! Now these two clips could be unrelated, but did you see
Hair done, my nails done.
Jay's
I wanna
reaction?
take-
He's like, ugh. But I will admit, modelling isn't just getting your hair and nails done.
I want to get my hair done, my nails
You are there to
done.
make
I
money
want
for
to
a
take
corporation.
money that I get and put it towards the UN. You know, I want to help out third world country orphanages.
Like just looking pretty and
She wants to put
taking
her money in the
photographs.
UN.
It's about using my talent and what I like to do to help the world.
Okay,
Show
that's a beautiful
America
sense.
what I have to offer.
It looks easy, but I see it might be, it looks kind of hard as well. And I'm determined I can do it.
I'm tired of people being materialistic. I'm constantly, it's all about bling bling and all that stuff.
It's not about the bling bling, but you got the belt that says Chris and the pumps that says Prada, and you want to save the world. But
hard sell, isn't it? Because modelling is a materialistic industry. You are advertising a lifestyle attainable only by the objects or the services that you are selling to the consumer. Interesting. Oh,
you want to save the world, but you save the world by helping the person right next to you.
Okay, let me try and explain myself.
What's the last community service that you've done?
Forget everything I said. New slate.
My name is Corinne.
Are you nervous, Corinne?
Yes, I'm very nervous. I'm not used to telling people my feelings and stuff like that.
Get ready.
My life was rough because I never knew my dad, so they were never married. I kind of came into the picture. My mom, she was on drugs. She has no job right now. She hasn't carried a job for 2 years. She's taking care of my little sister, and that's why I'm still in the house, because I'm worried about her.
Do you think your success would help your mom get out of her own funk?
No.
Oh, okay. We're hearing a lot of really intense stories for something that's not even, like we're not even halfway through this episode yet. Like, part of me is a little bit though, like, I don't know if this is maybe the Britishness coming out, but it's a little bit like, don't go on TV and air all of your family drama in the first, minute of meeting people. There's personal, like, talk about your problems, but also, build up the trust and relationship first. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. What do you think? Egged.
I love your answer. It's very realistic because a lot of people think that, fame is just going to change everything. So that's
I mean,
really
it
good
does,
that you're
but it doesn't make
connected and
things
you
better.
understand that.
It just
Fame's not
amplifies
magic.
what's already
I'm
there.
very bad at communicating with people. I just hold my feelings inside because I'm afraid of getting hurt.
She's doing this for herself, and she's not trying to save the world because she knows that she can't.
She does have strong eyebrows, yes.
Like lots of people
Oh,
made fun of me
a
because of my
chemise.
hair color and called me
Not
the red
Regina.
freak.
Is that your natural red hair?
Yeah, I've never been allowed to dye my hair.
What colors you want to dye it?
Blonde. I wanted.
Oh, about as natural as mine?
When I hit 18, I started to gain a lot of weight, which I'm still working on to get it off.
She's the white girl version of Ma Booty. The jiggle, the size, the shape, that is Ma Booty.
I simply do not see.
What's up, everybody? My name's Ebony, and I'm so excited to be here. I'm jumping out of my skin, going crazy.
I love my school because I'm still in high school.
It's almost a little bit Liza Minnelli vibes there. Damn! A little bit Liza Minnelli energy.
My skin going crazy.
I love my
why.
school because I'm still in high school.
Hey, what's up? We're going to my favorite classroom right now. It's where I took my AP US history class. AP Government right here is my favorite class.
AP Government. I don't know what that is.
Some people want to be brain surgeons. Some people want to cure cancer. I was born to be a model. That is my life. It's done. Like, there's nothing else. Period, point blank.
Tell us about your motto. What's your motto?
Don't get it twisted. That's how it is. Like, it's going to come out like that. That's how I want to serve it.
Wait
Don't
a
get it
minute. Is she
twisted.
the first? Is she the first to say that on TV? She can't be. Is she? She might be. It is old enough for that to be the first instance we've ever heard. Don't get it twisted. Is she? Could she? Might be. Is she? Could she? Might be.
No.
Then hear that you know all the girls' names.
Yeah, I almost know everyone's name.
Okay, I'm gonna put you to that test.
Oh God! Right, here we go.
Start.
There's
Quiz time.
Kim. She's really cool. And there's Sarah, and she has kind of big lips. There's Crystal. She's crazy. Oh, Diane. She's so cool. Brittany from Harlem. That girl is just Then there's Nicole, who has dark brown hair and blue eyes. I love this girl. And then there's Nick. That girl is just fierce. She's crazy fierce. There's
Is she
Lisa.
just listing the
and-
cast?
Oh, she is so pretty. There's a redhead girl.
I'm really impressed with their memory because I don't remember all those girls.
I think that is a huge asset for me
And there we go. After her being like, "I'm your best friend."
in this competition because I'm able to get my personality
Oh,
out
goodness.
there. That's me.
She
Don't get it
breasted
twisted,
boobily
'cause
into the
that's
room.
just me right there.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Gushing.
Girls were talking about you, and they were saying you were fake because you'll talk about one person and then go to another person, and then other people were saying.
Is there not a more obnoxious thing than someone being like, blah, la, 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 at you? Like, calm down. Take the level down. You can speak to me as a human.
Person, and then go to another person, and then other people were saying.
lie. If you could think of anybody in your head, not physically, do it mentally. Just to be open, let's play truth or dare. Who would you punch?
I know. I can tell you right now, and she's in this room. I'd punch you. You are so over the top. Your energy just like gets on my nerves. I'm just like.
People are now like, oh, I don't like you. It's not that I hate you. I just don't like you. And that's fine. Don't like me. My personality.
This is where like everyone has an opinion and that opinion deserves to be shared. I just don't subscribe to. Like, no, I don't want to hear everyone's opinion. The thing about opinions is they can be wrong. Opinions are not facts.
It's just to come with the real. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted, girly wig. They love this like boob fountain, don't
A
they?
huge fashion show.
Right.
But like most fashion shows, there's only room for 20.
Everyone's
God.
been waiting for this moment. It's been building up, you know. Am I gonna stay? Am I gonna go?
And these 20
So this is the first round of Get
represent
Out.
the 20 girls who will continue on in the running to becoming America's Next Top Model.
You can kind of tell some girls are trying to see who's going to be making and who's not. You know, you're getting those little bit of looks.
Now, for those 16 young ladies who do not find their photo at a dressing station backstage, you must take a
Die.
seat in the audience and support the 20 young ladies who are continuing
Oh
on in the
no, so you still have to stay and
is gonna
watch?
happen, I guess. I'm just hoping that I've played my cards right this whole time and done my
ND
job.
filter.
You girls get to run through these brass
Where's,
doors
what's
behind us.
ND? ND? What's the state ND? Nebraska? New York? North Carolina? North Dakota, ND! There we go.
Why don't you try on that lovely wig?
And take a look for your photos.
Through these golden doors, you will find your fate.
So on three, en français,
Oh,
n'est-ce
she
pas?
looks a bit like a real housewife of the Boopity Boo. Go on, Oblivion, go! Oh, and they'd all died. No, stop it, don't say. All right, go.
Our Polaroid was on the side where the clothes was, and if it was, that means that you were one step closer to being America's Next Top Model.
Okay, right. Oh, God. Here we go. Okay, right. Immediate screaming. Regina!
I'm in a daze right now. I found my card. I don't know, it's just like such an intense
The
moment.
emotion, yeah. The thing is, this is absolutely life-changing. Because if you've noticed, everyone has come from a background with a difficulty or a hurdle or a struggle of some sort. And this show paints itself as a way of like taking yourself and your family out of this trauma, this poverty, this difficult scenario, and being thrust into The world of modelling, adoration. Like, the sales pitch for this show is so good, which is why people are immediately screaming at the opportunities that they think this show's going to bring them. But at the end of the day, it's just a reality TV show.
I feel relieved. I just feel like I'm touching my star and I'm almost becoming it and I'm almost there.
What do you see? Do you see the drive and the passion and the... There's another word there that I can't think of. I'm sure she's Carrie. Is she not Carrie D? She looks so much like Carrie.
Stroking that picture, I was like, damn, I look pretty good in that picture. You made it, guys. I told you.
Oh, she looks a little bit like Angel.
Like, I've always been a failure. Everything that I've tried to do, that I really wanted to do, I've never been able to, like, complete it.
I'm very strong. I don't like for people to see me cry, but when you want something so bad and you know that it's this close to happening, it just hurt me and I just started crying.
And
It
now
just
you
hurt
have
so
to sit
bad.
and watch. Ugh. It's kind of embarrassing, isn't it? Like, ugh.
You guys, you have 4
Can't just leave
minutes.
the scenario.
Okay, do you find your... Don't take any tags off.
I'm gonna go out there and work it, and this will determine who's gonna be in the house.
Stacy, girls! Stacy Dooley!
We're all pretty much winners at this point, but I'm going to end up with the contract, so I need to go ahead.
Scandalous!
Came up now.
Right, let's see.
1 minute left, you guys.
I'm scared the most of falling, pretty much, just because I have a habit of tripping everywhere, and heels are not my forte quite yet.
So there's 20 of them. This is the first round of cast. There's gonna be another round. Because they're not gonna put 20 people in. Lisa, girl! Lisa Nuka! This is ridicule television because now everyone in the audience is going to be sobbing that they now don't have this experience. This is cruel. So cruel. Let's watch. Is it cruel? Is she crying? Sobbing enough? Is she sobbing? Pan to the audience. Sobbing? Oh, she's a strong woman who knows what she wants. Oh, there we go. Say something, belt. Interesting how the girl that was like, you're being really annoying and fake and we don't like you, isn't actually. Now
And like the best I can do is a trip, so it probably does put me at a disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm sorry, cold. Ooh. Oh! A between seasons jacket.
Work that.
Hateful. Hateful.
It's a disaster.
What in the 10 years younger Nikki Hambleton who is this?
It's a disaster. I really need to work on that.
Here, I'll put it back there. Where's your thing? Okay, who said there was a tool?
Called low-rise jeans and a dream.
She should have sucked that in.
Language now. Broken. Ooh. Bidoo, beep date. Bidoo, boop date. Right, third fashion show down, girls. That might be the only runway we see all season. If last season was anything to go
Good job. But you guys realize there is still another elimination.
I knew it.
Everybody has a special something about them. It
Everybody's
makes
so
it difficult to
creative.
even think who might be leaving. I just hope it ain't me because maybe I should start packing right now.
Good luck to all of you ladies. You really did a good job
But
tonight.
realistic
Tyra
as
has
well.
one more
Like, it
thing
could
for
be
you.
you, but it also might
This
not
is just the beginning of a competition. Until I get into the house, this is not over.
Beverly Hall. Okay, so that was all the hotel activity. Oh! Fade in, fade out. She's got a Hollywood wave.
How's everybody doing?
Awful, thank you for asking, Tyra. Terrible. Really hungry. Would quite like some sour sweets.
Are you surprised you've made it this far? So we're gonna have a one-on-one, me and every single one of you, one-on-one.
I'm pretty nervous to meet with Tyra. Like, I'm from a small town, so I don't meet stars ever.
All right, so Pretty got you here, but Pretty's not gonna get you to the next level. It's all about personality and what's beautiful on the inside. So right now, I want you to start thinking about the very last thing that you can tell me to convince me why you need to be one of the finalists to be America's Next Top Model.
God, here we go. Is this
I
going to
have
be
never
more
been
trauma farming?
more excited and more terrified at the same time. If I don't put on the best impression for her right now, that maybe this is all going to go away from me.
All right, so be thinking. All right.
Oh, into the pond.
Hey. Hi, Tyra.
So Regina, this is your chance to give your final plea.
I need you to know how ready I am, Tyra. Like, it's time for me to model, and that's like, I feel the most alive when I'm on a runway.
What happens if this doesn't happen for you?
It's gonna happen for me, and know it.
And I know I can do it, but I just want to prove to everyone else. Who do you want to prove it to? To everyone. To you. Now it's my turn.
I could, if you asked me to be an executive producer, sit there and have like 20 individual girls crying and telling you their life story, and you get to pick who goes through. That is like sadist behavior, because I could never. I couldn't do that. I get uncomfortable when I see one person crying. Having a stream of speed dating 20 crying people in front of me, it's not no. And she's like, I can see dollars in your eyes, so yes, please come and cry for me on television. A few more times. Keep going. Just a little bit more. One more tear and you never know what's around the next corner. Like, I just can't.
And to prove my life, I'm gonna prove it. Since I didn't get a chance from my mom to do it for me, I'm doing it.
So who do you think out there has quirky kind of looks?
Literally,
like Regina,
speed cry.
when we were doing the pose off,
Speed
they said
crying.
do a profile, and she went. And to me, it looked like she was vomiting.
What is the last thing that you want to tell me before we make this decision?
I don't get as much enjoyment out of Dairy Queen, obviously, as I would out of modeling.
I want my own billboard. I will be on a billboard.
So, what are you going to tell me? What's the last
Well,
thing?
first I want to ask, can I ask you something?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I just wanted to ask you what it was like to work with Will Smith.
You can ask me any question in the world about modeling, and you want to know about Will Smith?
I have this dream of driving away in my car from my town one morning and just never looking back, but I'll probably never do that.
When I would die, you know, just to show you that my heart really wants this, and I'm ready to make this.
She's like, you would die on television for me? Ratings.
Did you see that? Hold that up. Well, I had to scrunch it up. There's this maturity level. There's so much deep inside me.
My parents have prepared me academically for various fields, but that's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do.
I did Future Farmers of America, and through that, I had to, like, you know, raise all these animals and really sell them. And so I think, you know, I could really sell CoverGirl.
So she sold cows and steers.
Yeah, it's not exactly the same, but you know.
Is there anything that you want to tell me about you that I don't know already?
Sales
Because I'm
is
so
all transferable tactics.
Bootylicious, curvaceous.
I want you to know that I'm an artist. When I walk down a runway just to make art.
I am very smart and I'm mature. Got a good head on my shoulder, and I got a
Head on your shoulder?
Yeah.
Or shoulders?
Shoulders, both.
I'm 18, I'm still in high school, and I have a fever for modeling. I am on fire for it. And I'm not a living room, dining room fire. I'm a forest fire, Tyra. And right now, I'm standing in front of the woman who inspired me to do this. Bananas. Bananas. And I want this
really
so
like her
bad.
energy. I don't think she's annoying at all.
Contract. I'm gonna fight tooth and nail to be America's Next Top Model.
Oh, I hope she's in it. I don't remember her, so maybe not.
All right, you guys, we've really gotten to know these girls.
Right.
We spent our panel
Come
time
on, girly
with them.
wings.
I actually did some one-on-ones with them. Now it's time to
Who's
take
gonna
it to
make
the
it?
finals. Kim.
Take it to the next
She looked
level.
like a broken
Have you
down
got a
caboose
debate
on the
pageant?
runway. I
To
felt
the
like
next
she was trying to be
level.
feminine
Pageant?
for us on the runway instead of being herself.
So is she like a man in a dress?
I don't think a man in a dress would look that bad.
Look at her top lip. It's like drawn like a little cartoon character.
Okay, well, that's rude.
Oh, there's Ashley.
I don't see the pretty jean.
You know what? It's the flare on the earring took away the pretty jeans.
But this girl, I think she's really, really beautiful. She's almost maybe actressy though.
Is that Lisa?
She blew me away on the runway last night.
She knew where the press bin was. She knew how to pose at the end of the runway. But if this is how she photographs, I'm scared to see her in a photo situation.
I like the fact that Bree's eyes are very far apart. You know, that makes for a really good model. She's very rough though. She talks like this. If you heard her talk, she's like in your face. So what about Jayla?
I like her.
She had a little rickets.
Rickets.
Something in her joints were just not right.
Okay, Nick.
The great thing about this girl is that the camera loves her.
Sarah.
When she walked down the runway, she was so...
Is that my little biscuit? Is that my little biscuit? You want to come see some models? Come on then. Ah, yes, my little fashion star. The CEO of Estee Lauder is here. What are you here? Yes. Are you enjoying your day? Are you having a nice little day biscuit? Yeah. Very smelly. Come on then, look. So we're just watching the runway, and what they're going to do is make the next round of cuts to see who gets in to America's Next Top Scandal Girls Cycle 5. Are you interested?
Yes, who do you think you are?
And she had her feet like this, that literally one foot was on either side of the runway.
I love the full lips.
You got them, baby.
That's what
and
I'm
I got them
saying,
too.
baby, so.
Ebony, don't Get it?
Twist it.
I mean, she's got gorgeous skin. I do love her eyes.
All right, now we're gonna look at Kyle. I like Kyle, Miss Dairy Queen. She's just happy.
I feel like Kyle is a perfect example of a commercial model.
Cassandra,
they're
this
the
beauty
ones that make
queen
money.
from Texas.
I think this girl is so beautiful, and she can sell me face cream anytime.
Don't you think she's a little
pinched?
A little pinched.
She is a little pinched.
I'm on the
but what's
fence
wrong
with this
being
one.
a
I
little
don't know.
pinched?
I really do think she can do something interesting.
Corinne.
I think Cora needs that eyebrow tweezing kit, don't you think?
Okay, Nicole.
This is the girl who got on her knees in panel. I think she's very fashion. I love her look.
Regina.
I love
No, you know that she's going to give you good TV.
her face.
I feel like her body type isn't plus size and it isn't model
I
size.
think that she should gain weight and become a plus-size model. She would be so
stunning.
stunning. Diane.
Right, well,
How do
she's
you feel about
obviously
a plus-size
out then,
model
isn't
being
she?
in this competition by herself?
I love this girl. She can go on and take that title.
I think she's a great up-close girl. At a distance, she doesn't carry.
All right,
What
we've
does
made our
that
decision,
mean?
guys.
What does that mean? Carrie what? Carrie D? The night. Could you stop licking my ears? Thank you. Right, here we go. Are you ready?
I could just
Make it to the
throw
next
up.
level.
I'm so nervous, and I'm just trying to keep my composure, but I could
This
just
is
throw
giving
up.
the swan.
Tens of thousands
The
of girls
Swan
tried out
Girls.
for this competition. And then I narrowed it down to 36 girls.
Now, how many has
I'm
to go?
scared, but at the same
This is
time, I'm
20,
confident
so-
because, like, I'm the jam. I don't understand why anyone wouldn't want to butter their bread with me.
Then I
the
narrowed
jam.
it down again to the 20 beautiful women that stand before me. 13 of you will continue on the
13.
journey
Right, here
towards
we go,
becoming
girls.
America's
Here we
next
go.
top model.
Are you ready, Biscuit?
And 7 of you will have to go back home.
I want to make it into that house, so if I'm eliminated, it's going to be a crushing blow.
The first name that I'm gonna call. Cassandra from Texas.
Oh, I am surprised. Je suis surprise.
Yes. The next name that I'm going to call. Nick.
Oh! Nickelodeon TV.
There we go.
Little huddle.
Kyle.
Kyle. Oh, almost unbelieved.
The next name that I'm going to call.
God, here we go.
Ashley.
Serious?
The next name that I'm going to call.
Oh, they're freezing.
Bree.
Look, they're like, Bree, girl. Oh, I like her hair there. I like that. Right.
Kim.
Kimberly. Kimberly Chi. Soft giggles from the Peanut Gallery.
I
There
have
you go.
7 names.
They're all
left.
huddled like this. They must be freezing.
And the next girl that I'm going to call. Sarah. The next name that I'm going
I've
to
just
call.
realised we're not being introduced to Jade this season. That's next season, isn't it?
Jayla.
Oh, I like her hair. It's kind of like whimsical. Do we see whimsical very often anymore? Do people do whimsy anymore?
The next name that I'm going to call has a lot riding on this competition.
Oh, right, God. Don't they all, though?
Corinne.
Oh! Yay! I like her red.
Tell me what you're feeling right now.
I didn't.
Only 4 more spots left.
It's so predatory for
The
emotion,
next name
isn't
that
it?
I'm going to call. Nicole.
Just think.
You okay?
People called you annoying, and here you are.
Breathe.
This is so surreal.
The next name that I'm going to call. Bobo on 36th Street, Diane!
Oh! The legal investigation lady.
I only have 2 names left.
Oh, God.
The next name that I'm going to call.
Oh, God.
Lisa.
Lisa girls. Delisa girl!
Oh my God.
I only have one name.
Right, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Do we know who she is?
And that 13th girl will round out these 12 over here. And she'll be in the running towards becoming America's next top model. The last name is someone that, when I woke up this morning, I didn't really think that she should be a finalist. I just wasn't convinced.
How rude.
But with the one-on-one session that I had with her, it changed my mind. Don't get it twisted, Miss Ebony.
I like that she's in. I enjoy her energy quite a lot. Gosh, they really were playing her up like they were all gonna get it. To come so far, get so close.
I'm not somebody to wear my heart on my
Not
sleeve.
slow motion crying.
And since I've been here, I've been sharing my emotions, and I'm not doing it anymore. It's not worth it. I tried it.
You guys got this far, so it means that you have amazing potential. Let me see this. Oh, she cried off some of that eyeliner. Look how lovely she looks.
Why can't I breathe? Seriously, I'm having like anxiety. I can't believe this just happened. This is like an absolute dream come true.
Ugh, what an emotionally draining 42 minutes, girly wigs.
My name. I didn't think she was gonna call me. I could have just threw up. I was just sitting there like, you know, I'm just gonna
Me
throw
too.
up right here,
That's
and
what I
that's
feel
it.
like.
Take my shoes off and throw up.
Throw down. Take my shoes off and throw up. Quite like
You guys are
that.
welcome,
Shoes off
y'all.
first. God. Right, my lovelies. Right.
Don't go away. The second half of our 2-hour premiere is next.
No, it's not. Well, it is, but next video, girly wigs. I've got some thoughts. First of all, my lovelies, I just want to really hammer it home that I am getting such a vibe that this cycle is going to be the cycle of trauma. I feel like we see it in every cycle, but the levels of dramatic family dynamics, storylines like cursed upbringings, difficulties to overcome, it's been so intense in the last 42 minutes. Sometimes the first sentence that these girls were saying on TV is, "This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me," in great detail. And this was just reality TV of the time. Like, every show was like this. And now it's kind of a bit of a trope. You'd be like, oh, of course they're gonna win because they've got the sub-story girl. But it is just like one of those things that invites people in to think about people's lives. I don't know, that was bonkers. Right, I'm gonna go freshen up and I'm gonna film part 2 of this video, my loves. But first, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourself scrolling past on the screen right here. Yes, you can. Today's Luxeria Labs subscriber shout out goes to Amethyst's Corner. Thank you so much for subscribing to my second channel here on YouTube, Luxeria Labs, which is my travel photography channel. If you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next videos, YouTube subscriber shout out. Make sure you go and subscribe to that channel. It's pinned in the comments below. Yes. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Jojo, Orkos Samoji, Ariadia X, Asgardians, Becky Johnson, Cameron Pittman, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Finch Dunham, James A. Zengirl, Jenny Wood, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Mo Sherman, Morgan Lathay, Ms. Kiss, Paola Rivera, Samael, Sky Dorim, and Steffutech. And you know what, my lovelies? I think I'm going to leave it on the note of refresh your drink for the next episode live soon.